Hello, I'm Freddie Jacquin. I'm a hypnotherapist. I made this video to just give my opinion on regression as it's used in hypnotherapy and psychoanalysis. Now, my belief is that there is no such thing as regression. Nobody regresses back to a younger person. In hypnotherapy, it can appear that's happening, but that's a suggested effect by the hypnotist. Now, for me, the past is a vacuum. It no longer exists. We have memories, but our memories are not 100%, and they are constructed. And our memories will be affected by the emotion that was created at the time of that event. So, for me, regression, as I said, is not a real thing. But there are times when I believe it's of value to review and reassess a past event. Now, my way of working is that I will take my client back to that event, but as they are now, at the age they are now, knowing they survived that experience. Now, how wonderful it would be, for us to be able to go back to our teenage self and give them some advice. For me, as a child, as a teenager, going through those teenage years, thinking that I might not even reach 21 years old, if I could go back now as a 67-year-old man and explain to my 13-year-old self the life that he's got coming up, the incredible people he's going to meet, the people he's going to love, people are going to love him, the children he's going to have, the grandchildren he's going to have, the places he's going to visit. If I could go back to my 13 struggling self and explain that to him, how wonderful that would be. Now, I have people come to see me, and there are times, as I said, when I believe it is of value to revisit a past trauma. But to visit it, not regress back into that body and experience what they were experiencing there. To go back and review it, reassess it from where they are now. And then to take the learnings and the strengths from that event and store them, and then let go of the negative emotion, any pain, hurt, sadness, guilt, and let it go. And then in her own mind, just say goodbye to that younger self. It helps people. And you can do this for yourself. Take yourself into self-hypnosis, however you want to do that. Sit quietly, just repeat the word relax a few times. And then ask your unconscious mind to go back to the very first moment that relates to the problem you want to solve. And you'll find yourself there. But as you are now, looking at it again, reassessing it, reevaluating it, taking the strengths from it, taking any learnings, and then saying goodbye. Now, I promise you, you can change your life like that. And you can help others, if you're doing therapy, do the same for them. I have a very simple technique that I use. I call it the time machine. I'm a hypnotist, so I'm going to explain to that client what I'm going to do, then I'm going to do it. When they're hypnotised, I just say the chair you're in is a time machine. You are going to go back through time, as if time doesn't exist. You're going to go back with all strength and understanding you have now. You're going to go back to the very first moment that relates to that problem. When I click my fingers, that chair's going to go back through time. You'll remember where you were, remember who you were with. Now you're back there. Drop down beside that younger you and walk them through it. Tell them what they need to know to be the best person they can be. Take the strengths, take the learnings, let go of the negative emotion, and do it now. And when you're ready to free yourself forever, give that younger you a hug and say goodbye. Now step over that line into your future, close the door behind you, and leave it where it belongs, in the past. And you can resolve panic attacks with this. You can resolve past traumas. It doesn't have to be months and years of trauma. You can do this in 3 or 4 minutes. I would suggest you do this for yourself. If anything's still spiking you from the past, just review it, reassess it from where you are now, knowing you survived it, and then let it go. So that's why I've made this little video, to help you, and if you're a therapist, help your clients. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Freddie Jacquin, freddiejacquin.com. And hopefully I'll meet you in person one day.